Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is Just Prez coming at y'all with another 2K25 My Team video. In this video today, I got a gameplay on this brand new Dirk GOAT card. Absolutely ridiculous card. He's 7 foot, can play small forward. I got lucky enough to pull this card out of my equal chance topper. I have a pack opening video later. It was this is a spoiler. It was literally the worst box of all time, and then they blessed me with Dirk. It would have been so horrible if I didn't pull him, but obviously he has 40 legends, 99 everything. I don't even need to show you the stats, but let's go into freestyle. I want to show you guys how this card is moving, and at the small forward position, it's just going to be absolutely broken, man. He has every sig you could want. He comes with Francis, which is nice. I think all the GO cards basically have the same dribble moves. But Dirk has Patty Mills, Dirk upper, which is one of the smoothest shots in the entire game. I genuinely don't see how you're going to miss a shot with this card. I think this is probably... Maybe this is a hot take. I think this is the best jump shot they've put on a GOAT card so far this year. It's so easy to time, as I just keep my shots aren't registering. Like, I don't know why I couldn't get a push timing there, but obviously he comes with Pro 2. His Pro 2 is going to be super smooth. It's a little slower than some of the GOAT cards just because that Dirk upper slows down his Pro 2 a little bit more than other cards. So if there's one small flaw you want to say with the card, his Pro 2 will be just a little slow, but this shot is just so money as it doesn't register again. I don't know if that's something to do with my controller. I think it's my controller, but sometimes I just don't get rhythm shots, and I don't know exactly why, but it's probably a me thing. So let's screen one more shot, and then I'm gonna get straight into the gameplay for y'all. Okay guys, so I was recording a gameplay and I was about halfway into it, and this guy knew I wanted to just play with Dirk and make a gameplay on him. Like, I was trying to go through the card, and he was just double teaming me the whole time, and I wouldn't have been happy with that as a gameplay. Like, I played terrible with the card because I had to just 4 shots the whole time. Like, you guys will see, I shot really bad with him because I mean, he was 9 for 16 but 2 for 8 from 3 because I was trying to force threes because he was just double teaming me the whole game. So I just went ahead and beat him by 25 instead, and I'm going to load it into another game so that I can actually showcase the card and hopefully not get double teamed the whole game, so I can make a good gameplay. All right, so we're loaded into another game here against our opponent. He's got a few decent cards. Not a crazy looking team at all. Definitely not going to be able to match up well with what we got going on here. 5 wins, same division as me. So we'll have to see what we can get into here. But this Dirk card, let me tell you, because I have used him now, played a game with him. He is absolutely ridiculous. Let's get into a 5 out here. Use him as that primary ball handler. Shake Jason Tatum off of us, and you can just go straight to the rim. He's just as fast, if not faster, than every other card in this game that's on his level, and he's going to move that quickly with the 7-foot player build at the 3. It's stupid. It really is, and this is going to be very hard to argue that this is not your best small forward in the entire game. Get Jason Tatum to jump there, and we missed that 3. It's a good shot. I shot it slightly fast. Thought I made it, but you know how 2K25 goes. You can't make every shot. Play defense here. Ralph Sampson gets caught on Joe Johnson. Unfortunate, but not what we're worried about here. I like putting on crash offensive glass because it's a good thing to do in my opinion. Get Dirk into a pick and fade here. Tatum's sticking well. See if we can shake him off. Get to that fade. Oh my goodness, Dirk, are you kidding me? You're disgusting, Dirk. He just waved at him. He just waved at him after he did that to Jason Tatum. That's messed up, bro. Dirk, you're mean, as Luka just blows by our GOAT Julius Erving. Not sure exactly how that works, considering that card is relatively slow. But it's whatever. Step it back here with Dirk. He's not close enough. Dirk shoots it. He's got to jump at our 7-foot small forward, and we get 3 free throws out of it. He stepped down when I did that snatchback, so it was either you give me a wide open 3 or you give me 3 free throws, and I'll take either one. Dirk obviously has his own free throw, which I think is good. Nicely paced, easy to time. Dirk's got 7 points, 8 points in the first minute of this game. Luka just did another 360 dunk on Ralph Sampson. I'd be surprised if this guy doesn't have a 40 legend Dark Matter Luka, because I don't even understand what I'm watching. As we turn over the ball, trying to get it to Dirk. Maybe I got to be a little less obvious what I'm trying to do here. Dirk with the rebound. Let's push in transition. Swing it up here to Kawhi. Back to Dirk. And let's just keep going, man. Let's keep going. Dirk, get outside. He's got to jump. Dirk's just creating so much space, and he's going to dunk all over Taco Fall. this is your best small forward in the game. I don't even have to finish the gameplay to tell you guys this. Perfect sigs with, in my opinion, has to be one of the better jump shots on these GOAT cards. As he does another 360 dunk on Ralph Sampson. Ralph Sampson is getting absolutely punished this game, and I don't know why, but I want to get Dirk into the screen action here. Wanted to get him to fade, but I must have not clicked the bumper, and we're just going to turn over the ball again because he's playing on smother. Dirk, get a chase here. Good bump. That's going to be our ball. I'm going to try to actually get Dirk into a pick and roll here, but like I was saying, in my opinion, he has one of the better shots they've put on a GOAT card. I don't know if I can say definitively that it's the best one, but putting that Dirk up around that Patty Mills shot just slows it down to the point where it's not like that Chris Webber jump shot, that type of thing that they keep giving the other GOAT cards, but still makes it like really solid. Get Dirk into a pop here. He cuts to the hoop for some reason. Do a behind the background. Luka just shoot right over him. I mean, what else do I have to say, guys? What else do I have to say? He might not be able to stop Dark Matter Luka 360 dunks, but other than that, Dirk's going to be able to do everything for you at 7 foot. I mean, it's ridiculous. Luka gets another dunk. That's on me. I just let him go right around me. But yeah, it's just, you try and switch like a lot of people when you call for a screen with your small forward or like your shooting guard or whatever, they'll try and switch it, and with Dirk you just can't do that. Get him to jump here, get into a little hop shot that I missed somehow. Pretty easy shot that I just missed, whatever. But like I was saying, like if you call for a screen usually with like your small forward or your shooting guard or whatever, they try and X switch it, but you can't do that against Dirk because he's essentially just another big man. As he forced me into an 8-second violation. I guess I wasn't paying attention to the clock. Good defense by my opponent, I suppose. Let's show off that defense with Dirk. Let's put him on the ball. Let him play that lockdown position because Luka is absolutely torching us as Dirk just jumps at nothing there. So maybe Dirk can't guard the ball. Who knows? But yeah, he's going to be a mismatch. Everything you do with the card. I mean, if you guys haven't been able to tell, I've been shooting over my opponent this entire game with Dirk. Get downhill here, hit him with a spin move. He jumps, wait for him to jump again. It wouldn't let me go up, which is unfortunate, but I almost got that rebound again. Dirk finishes out that quarter with 13 points on pretty good efficiency. I don't even know what to say about this card. He's the best small forward in the game. The only other card that I guess you could argue at that position is Bob Pettit. But what does Bob Pettit bring that Dirk doesn't? Dirk's 2 inches taller, shots just as good. He's gonna play better defense. I just think if you get this card, you might as well keep him. I don't think unless they drop a out of position set, which I wouldn't be surprised if they did do that. If they drop an out of position type set, he is just sticking on these pick and pops, man. It's just not gonna work this game. Bring it back out here with Dirk. Try and get into a good screen action here. Get downhill. My opponent is not the best defender. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. He's definitely not. But I think part of that plays into the fact that he's just not the best defender. Part of it plays into that I have a 7 foot small forward GOAT card with every badge on the legend and every stat 99. But I don't want to just be dishonest and be like, oh my god, this card is literally unstoppable. He's a matchup nightmare for sure. But I also just think my opponent is not the greatest defender in the entire world. Bring Dirk back here. Get downhill with Ralph. Out here. Try and get to the corner fade here. Can't get it, but I could just shoot that. I don't have stamina, but that's definitely a shot that I can just hit, which is ridiculous because DeMar DeRozan is not like a super short card. He's still 6'7", but that was a wide open corner three that I just was able to get with Dirk. And Dirk, tomahawk down the lane, very reminiscent of what he was doing with the Mavs in 2011. Man, this card is just unstoppable, man. I mean, that shot I shot over DeRozan, very makeable, and that's just dumb. Like that shot objectively should be a bad shot, but it's not. And I think if you have stamina, you're knocking that down. So if you have the MT, I don't know where his price is gonna fall. If I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna assume that he's gonna fall somewhere around 3 million MT. I think as a card value wise, he'd be a little more expensive than that, but with the equal chance toppers, I think it's just gonna lower his price a little bit. Like when Mikhail came out, he was the best small forward, or like top 3 small forwards in the game, but he was still only like 1.2 million MT when he came out, because he was just, there was a good amount of him. So I think Dirk being a little less rare than all the other GOAT cards might make him a little cheaper. But in saying that, I think he'll be a little cheaper, I still do think he's going to fall around 3 million MT. But with all that yap out of the way, I'm just going to cut back when this guy decides he wants to play the game again. So I'll see you guys in a second. Our opponent decided to come back and just instantly pull a 3. I don't think you should be allowed to do that. I think it should do a countdown back into your game. But I don't make the game, so. Dirk, can I shoot that over Paulo? Moderate. Again, like, it's a good contest, but it's a makeable shot. And I feel like when you have stamina, like obviously he's really tired, so I'm going to have to end the gameplay soon. But when you have stamina with this card, you can just basically do whatever you want, I feel like. Take a screen here from Julius. He bumps me out and he's just gonna keep reaching, so I guess I'm not gonna do anything this possession till I guess I inbound the ball again. But let's send Dirk on the back door. Paulo's too high. Can you finish that, Dirk? What are you doing? Dirk, what the hell, bro? Who are you? What are you doing? Look at it. Look at it, bro. What a finish. Are you kidding me, dude? This card is so dumb. This card is absolutely busted at small forward. As you guys see me just run at his center and get an and one layup with Dirk. What a finish. What a finish. And then Dirk's going to celebrate like he's like some sort of gangster, bro. Dirk, he's feeling himself on this card, bro. Unbelievable stuff. Let's get a stop here. Run in transition with Dirk. Try and get to the corner again. He's probably going to reach. Jump here. He's going to jump. I'm going to get a 3 with Dirk. And I just get a slow shot because he has such little stamina. I'll play this card out till halftime, but he's just, wow, that is an insane shot by my opponent. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that is absolutely crazy. Let's wait for Ralph to kind of move here so I can bring Dirk to the ball. Call a little screen here with Julius. Run right around Paulo. He's too worried about my 3. He's too worried about my 3, and Dirk's gonna be so explosive getting to the rim. See if I can get a steal there. Oh, Dirk, that should have been your steal, buddy. That should have been your steal too, Dirky. See if Yao can come over. No, this guy's just a dunk monster. Again, I'm not too worried about winning this game. Just want to showcase what Dirk's going to bring to the court, and I think that's going to be a lot. The way his guys play defense, though, they don't hedge, so it's almost impossible for me to get Dirk into a pick and pop, because normally when you roll off, they'll like kind of stay attached to like play in between your point guard. But the way this guy has his settings, that doesn't happen at all. He just sticks on Dirk the whole time. He creates a ton of space with that Zach LaVine snatchback, though. Obviously, like, all the cards have the same animation, but since he's so long and his player build is so like lengthy, he creates a lot of space off that snatchback. So if your opponent's got his settings on like tight on ball defense, or he's just switched on and he's not expecting a snatchback, I think you can get a lot of free 3-pointers. He switches Joel Embiid onto Dirk. That's really funny. Let's see if I can get one more shot with Dirk to end the gameplay, and we knock it down. 25 points, I believe, for Dirk in the first half. So technically he's on pace for a 50 bomb. Obviously that's not going to happen. I'm going to call the gameplay there. 25 points on 9 for 15 shooting, 3 for 6 from 3. A few I definitely could have made there. That one over DeRozan, if that would have went down, that would have been crazy. So I think it's pretty safe to say that this is your best card at that small forward position. Now in the game, if you have the MT and you want just like an end game squad, like kind of how mine is, I'm probably going to end up keeping this card, to be honest. If you pull him, obviously I don't know what he's going for right now, but if you pull him, I would advise holding on to him a little bit. Take my advice with a grain of salt. I'm just a guy, but right now he's going for 3.1. He's going to drop a little bit as people add more of him to the auction house. But if you guys remember back to last season when they dropped Mikhail, he was so common and coming out of packs a lot because he was in those equal chance toppers that he was like 1.1 million MT ish. Now he has has, if not held his value, he has gone up in price, because people that got him kept him, and then there was less Kevin McHale's in circulation. As I type in Dirk, I wanted to see what Kevin McHale is going for right now. So I mean, this one's going for 1 million MT. I'm sure he's going to go up, but like when the card dropped, he was like 1.1, 1.2, and he's at minimum held his value. So if you want a card to just play with for a while, if you have one of those top tier squads, I would advise keeping him if you pull him. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. But with that being said, that's going to do it for my Dirk Nowitzki gameplay, your new best small forward in 2K25 My Team. If you guys enjoyed the gameplay, if you want to see more daily My Team videos, make sure to hit subscribe, hit the like button. We're still on the road to 200 subscribers, so your subscription would mean the absolute world to me. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.